with you about a company that I'd someday like to work for. My dream position would be to do graphic design out of one of the corporate offices, preferably the one in Seattle because it's close by to where I live now. That company is Starbucks. And as my speech progresses, I hope that you'll see what I see in them, which is that Starbucks is an innovative, socially responsible company that has several strengths, a few weaknesses, many opportunities, and a few outside threats that they face. But I believe that they're a strong enough corporation that they can overcome these weaknesses and threats and continue to be successful for a long time into the future. To begin, I'd like to speak a little bit about the social responsibility aspect of this corporation. Starbucks believes that they need to give back, and they do so on a regular basis in many, many ways. Just a few, as they've given $1 million, over $1 million, to public school systems in America. They've created 50,000 opportunities through their youth grant program for high school kids to become involved in community activities, the whole give back. They're taking it from a corporate level straight into the communities. Last year they created an initiative called Create Jobs USA, which is the purpose is to entice investors to take money and put it back into local communities. They also were involved with the Red Cross, Save the Children, the Japanese Earthquake Initiative, and the list goes on and on. In terms of their other strengths, they were able to give back $945 million to their shareholders last year because they turned an $11.5 billion profit, which is the most profit they've turned ever since they opened 40 years ago. Other issues and other strengths that are prevalent within the company is that they're always searching for new ways to do things, new products to bring into their line, and they're not stagnant. They adapt to situations as situations arise, and they offer solutions, not just problems. Some of the weaknesses that they have right now, they are faced with a lawsuit with Kraft International, which is like a $745 million lawsuit. And this is based on Starbucks stating that they broke some distribution contracts that were signed in 2004. Kraft is countersued. Another weakness that they have is that their whole business is based upon a product which primarily features caffeine and sugar and other things which are not very healthy to the average consumer, even though they do offer alternatives for these. Their main products have these ingredients. They also, because they use such quality products, their price is higher than their average competitor, and because of this, the local coffee shops and some of the businesses which offer a lower quality in product sometimes beat them in pricing. There are opportunities for Starbucks in the coming years. Some of those are overseas expansion. The market is growing overseas all the time, and they've just opened their 900th store in Japan, their 800th or their 500th store in China. So where the market may be saturated in some of the smaller towns in America and some of the cities in America, they are always looking for other places where they can build their business and continue to grow. Some of the outside threats which face them, which they really have no control over, would be things such as customers choosing a competitor over their product, a lower price competitor, rising construction costs, which would impact them as they continue to build their expansion plan. Some of the outside international markets are unstable, and this can greatly impact the bottom line profit next year if the dollar drops in one of their European markets where they're planning on opening new stores, etc. So Starbucks is aware of these factors, and they are doing things continuously to counteract the threats that are prevalent. So in conclusion, I think that the board of directors has a good plan, a good solid plan for overcoming threats and weaknesses, and that Starbucks is a well-managed, socially responsible company with record sales, and part of those record sales being because of their innovation, and they're constantly looking to new products. And I think that they will continue to be a successful company for many years to come. And that is why I'd like to be a part of it. I would like to work for a company that is profitable, that takes care of its employees, and is also socially responsible. Thank you.